Hi guys, welcome back to another video. I've given you relationship advice. I've told you how to get a job. I've told you how to do your taxes. And now we're going to talk about failure. Okay, dun dun dun. No, just kidding. Failure is not all that scary. However, oh, also we're playing this deck. And please stop hating on it, okay? It's fun. So, my opinion on failure is, first of all, every single person in their entire life, from the day they're born till the day they die, are going to fail. A little 1-year-old who's attempting to walk, oh, you're a freaking failure because you did not just walk. Obviously not. Freeze. Yay. Why am I facing Rune Giant so often suddenly? Very sus. Anyways, so everyone is going to fail at some point, whether it's a big failure, whether it's a small failure, they're going to fail. And I believe people are failing much more often than they need to because they're giving up too soon. And from the time of literally like middle school up until now, I've had friends, mostly guy friends to be honest, that have said that they wanted to do like content creation as their job, right? For some reason, people are always coming to me with like, I don't know what to do with my life. Like, please, what do I do? And like in regards to their career, which has never really fully made sense to me because I've always known I wanted to be an attorney and I just like took the steps to get there and now I'm here. And so I've never had to go through the struggle of like, what do I want to do? What do I want to do with my life? I like my entire life. I'm pretty sure I was born out of the womb knowing I wanted to be an attorney. So I just like took the necessary steps. But I don't know why everyone is like, okay, I don't know what to do with my career. Let me ask Julia. But they do. And oh, get away from that bomb. It didn't work. It didn't work. It didn't work. Sorry, my hair's like annoying me. I just got out of the shower and I'm going to the gym. Yes, I do shower before I go to the gym. I know, blah, blah, blah. I shower before and after the gym. I like to feel clean at the gym. Anyways, okay. This is a whole ramble. Anyways, people have said their entire life, like they wanted to do content creation as their job. And I'm like, okay, that's amazing. Like I'm okay, like we're gonna set up some sort of success plan for that to happen. But when it doesn't happen overnight, like, oh, it doesn't happen within 1 week, it doesn't happen within 1 month, they give up. And this happens in every aspect of life, not just content creation, or even like you have a dream job and you didn't get that job immediately. Oh, so now you're never going to have it. That's not true. You're hitting a setback on like step 2, on step 3, even step 10, step 20. You're choosing to fail. When you choose to stop trying, that's when you're choosing to fail. You don't have to fail at it. Continue trying, continue spending time and energy into what you want to do with your life. Like if you don't think that that's worth your time and energy, what you're going to do for the rest of your life, I have no idea what is. I literally have no idea what is. Okay. Guys, I think we're going to get 3 crowned here. I'm not even going to lie to you. I can't even lie to you. This P.E.K.K.A is going to 3 crown me. Fricka! And we started off so good. Whatever, I'm just gonna like hog the other lane, I guess. Oh my god. Sorry. It like gets in my eye. Anyways, so people are stopping before they're going to be successful because they want the results immediately. They want the results overnight, and that's just not realistic for anything that you really work towards. As I've said on this channel before, I've expressed this sentiment a few times, but if you are never failing at anything, then you are not pushing yourself enough. And that's what I saw the first day I ever went to the gym. If you're new to this channel, again, I am very into fitness. Fitness changed my entire life. I would not be where I am mentally or physically or like literally, in any regard. Like I wouldn't have the job that I have. I wouldn't be at the school I am, whatever, because it changed my life forever. And the first day I ever went to the gym, I showed up, I cried, and I left. Because I was scared and didn't know what the fuck I was supposed to be doing. And that's when the day I saw on TikTok, the last day I ever had TikTok, it said, if you are never failing at anything, you're not pushing yourself. And I was like, you know what? You're right. Because if I'm only ever doing the things that I'm good at, I'm not pushing myself. And so I decided, okay, I'm going to go to the gym one more day. And if it's not for me, then it's not for me. But I went to the gym the next day and literally, it's been like 5+ years. And I ended up becoming a personal trainer. I did the 75 hard. It low-key became my entire life for a little point, a little bit. I had a fitness page on Instagram. I had my little sponsorships. Something about me is that I can't keep quiet about what I like to do. And so, for example, when I was obsessed with fitness and like in my obsession phase, because now it's like, yeah, I work out every day, but I'm not in my obsession phase. had to make a fitness page. Like I had to tell people about it. When I'm obsessed with Clash Royale, I have to make a YouTube. Like I can't just like keep it to myself. And I've just always been like that for some reason, always wanting to share my little thoughts. So anyways, if you are trying to get a new job or get into a new career path, or you're like, or a new hobby, a new sport, whatever, don't give up just because you're not immediately good at it. And now here's the other kind of caveat to that, is that I also have friends who, let's say you're doing the same thing over and over again for like 5 years and it's never working. You're trying to do content creation, you're trying to play this new sport, whatever you're trying to do, and it's just never working. Don't continue to do the same thing over and over again and expect different results, because we all know that that's the definition for insanity. You can take a step back and think, okay, I've been doing this for X amount of years. You've given it time, you've given it energy and like a genuine shot, and you're like, okay, it's just not working how I'm doing it. How can I reevaluate the way that I'm going about it? If you want your dream job and you have not been able to, okay, fuck, I thought maybe if I froze that, it didn't work. Okay, I think that's fine though. Guys, I actually think I'm gonna win this somehow. If the way you're going about it is not effective and you've given it like a real shot, don't be afraid to switch things up and try a different way. You don't have to, keep trying the same way you've been trying for years if it's not working. But I do say that you should give it a real shot. Okay, freeze. Zap. Slay. Finally, Clash Royale can win some battles. Okay. Oh my God. My skin is so sensitive. I literally touch it and it turns red. So, anyways, I also wanted to say that a lot of people, I feel like, don't put in the energy to do, like, let's say you have a full-time job right now. I'm not saying quit your full-time job to pursue your new career path if it's risky for you, if you're like potentially going to be homeless because of it or something like that. I'm not saying do that. I think stability is very important. And this is not just about jobs. Jobs is like the easiest example, but it could be relationships too. If your relationships it's constantly not working, maybe your style of communication is not working, whatever, you can like reevaluate, how you're doing it. But what I'm going to say is a lot of people underestimate the ability that their mind and their body have. And it's something I did. I'm sure I still do it, whatever. But I was so shocked because I'd never worked out before, like back in the day. And I started to work out and then I did the 75 hard. Never thought in my wildest dreams that I could ever do the 75 hard, but I did. Then in college, I thought, oh my God, like in my first year, I was like, oh, I'm so busy because like I work part-time and I'm in school. Fast forward to my junior year, I was working full-time. I was a full-time student and studying for the LSAT and applying to law schools. Never in a million years would I have thought that I would have the capability of doing that, just like the time in the day. And I'm not one of those people that are like, those weird, not a guru, but what are they? When he's like, I have 5 days, I fit 5 days in my 24 hours. And all you're doing is you have 1 day in your 24 hours. Cause he's like, I wake up, I work for 6 hours, I go to sleep, I wake up, I work out, I go to sleep. I'm like, girl, it sounds like you love naps. It doesn't sound like you have multiple days. Like, okay, next time I nap, I'm going to be like, oh, I just fit 5 days in my 24 hours. I'm not one of those people, okay? I'm saying that you could achieve so much within your 24 hours. And I'll be honest that the life of full-time working, full-time student, studying for the LSAT, and still working out, taking care of myself, like having friends and relationships would not be sustainable for like my entire life. It was like a little portion of my life in which I was doing that, like a year. Not even, because I guess I was studying for around a year. But of course, like I got to a point where, okay, now I'm in law school, so I'm not studying for the LSAT anymore, but it is really a testament to how much strength your body and mind have. Frick! Not strong enough to figure out how to win a Clash Royale battle, though. I'll also tell you that right now. Okay. Obviously, I'm not going to win. I wonder what would happen if I just, like, spammed this entire side. Can you go away? Like, actually, you're so annoying. I'm going to drag this P.E.K.K.A up here. Go, boss baddie. Go. Can I get one tower? Can I get one tower? I'm just trying to get one tower here. Like, come on. He couldn't even do me the charity of giving me one tower. It's okay. Thanks for watching. I guess maybe you agree with me, maybe you don't. And I'll say that it's easy to sit at home and be like, oh, these people, like, I used to do this, I still do this, or I see these people achieving amazing things. I'm like, oh, well, they're built different. Like, they can just do that. I can't do that. You can. You literally have the same capabilities as them. Now, don't give up after a week when you haven't achieved your goal. And if your goal is up here, this is your dream job, your goal, and you're down here and you applied to your job and you got denied, don't think, oh, so I'm never going to get that job then. No, no, no. You can either continue to follow the path and work up the steps, or find a little trail you might have to carve out on your own for you to achieve your goal. I truly believe that if you set your mind to it and you put in the work, because you can't just set your mind to it and be like, okay, I hope it appears one day. You put in the work every single day, you show up consistently, not perfectly, but consistently, that you can achieve what you want to do, the money you want to make, the relationships you want to have, your hobbies, the way you want to look, the way you want to eat, the way you want to feel, okay? Please trust me. Please trust me, okay? I used to be in such a horrible, like, destructive mindset, and I changed my life around. You can do it too. Love you. Bye.